Hi, I'm Larry with Absolute Electric. I'm here today to change out a plug outlet on the exterior of this building here. The codes have changed, and what you have here is a standard traditional weatherproof outlet, and it's got a cord that's plugged into it, and it looks like it's being done on a continuous basis. And so the code, whether you have anything plugged in or not, is requiring that you have a bubble cover of sort to protect this outlet. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and replace it. We'll put it on there. I'll talk a little bit about what I'm doing as I go, and hopefully you'll get some good information out of it. So first thing what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make sure that this is an outlet that is GFCI protected. And that GFCI protection is for personal safety. So if in the event of water touching the cord or getting into this outlet was to be touching two things at a time, it's going to make it so you're not going to get shocked. I just heard something trip inside, so it must be on a GFCI outlet. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace this cover and the plug outlet to a new setup. So this is going to be our old one. Now I'm seeing on here that we've got some moisture that has been in here before, and while we're at it, we're going to go ahead and replace this existing plug outlet to a new code oriented plug outlet that's tamper resistant and weather resistant. So I'm going to double check on our power and make sure that we're off here. So we've got nothing there. So whoever did this before, this must be a somewhat newer outlet. It's 12 gauge wire, so it's on a 20 amp circuit most likely, and they use the side screws because you're not able to put these into the back of the outlet, and they're a nice firm connection, so whoever did this took the time to do it right. Make sure that there's not going to be a potential of a short. When you're working on these outlets, you'll see a white wire, which is your neutral, your black wire, which is your hot, and then you'll see a green screw on this outlet, and then a bare copper conductor going to it, and that's your ground. Okay, so this is the old outlet. You can see that it's been faded a little bit of corrosion on it back here. It's dry inside, so it's just a natural thing. Moisture and metal wants to corrode. So what we're going to do is put in a new code requirement. It's called a tamper resistant, weather resistant outlet. And what that is these new outlets that are designed for the exterior are made out of stainless steel, so there's not going to be any corrosion on it, as well as they're heavier duty plastic. Now the tamper resistant portion of it makes it so that no one can put anything into this device and allow it to go through and have a potential of getting shocked. When you plug in to this plug outlet, it takes the whole cord to make it happen. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this back on with the new outlet. And we're going to get us back up and live. So what I've done is I've taken that wire, it's bent around the screws, and it's 5/8 worth of sheeting or insulation strips back, and we're going to screw those down nice and snug so there's no loose connections. And sometimes it takes you to take a pair of needle nose or pliers to get in there and make sure that the wire's going all the way around that screw, so that way you're able to tighten it up nice and firm. Now if this was 14 gauge wire, we would actually pigtail this out and make it so there's only one set of wires going to this outlet, and then if there was ever a problem, it would only be here and not the whole circuit. So we're going to kind of gently push this all back into this box here. And we're going to have ourselves a new plug outlet. Have ourselves a new outlet here. Okay. So what I'm going to put on, and this just happens to be an Intermatic product, and it gives you some options so you can do your plug rotation any direction that you want. If we had to have a GFI here, we could put a GFI portion template inside of this box. They do a really good job of protecting all the product itself. I'll give you a nice little sticky there. So doing these yourself is not a bad not a bad thing to do. It's actually pretty simple. They give you several screws for different type of boxes, and then we're going to put this on here like so. So what we got here is this setup. It looks like I'm going to have to tighten up my outlet just a little bit more with a different screw. But now we're able to do this here. We take our cord and go like that, and we leave this plugged in all the time. So now the whole outlet is being protected, and no water getting inside. I hope that was help. This is for a tamper resistant, weather resistant outdoor plug outlet that went from a standard cover to a bubble cover, and hopefully you learned a few things. Any questions, feel free to check out our website at absoluteelectricinc.com, or you can call us at 360-883-3873. Until then, have a great day.